Atop a great mountain, among tall trees, a downed helicopter, and a clearly misplaced yacht, there meets a council of animals. A bear, cat, dog, baboon, crow, and horse, all representatives of their respective species, gather to discuss the fate of what remains of humanity. You see, not long before this meeting, there was the calamity, a violent and dangerous series of events caused by humanity's greed, which left civilization in ruin. All that remains is a small camp of human survivors, and now it falls to the Council of Animals to decide what to do with these survivors. Are they to leave them alone and risk more death and destruction from humans, or are they to finish off the last of the human race by killing and eating them? We honed in on their conversation just for the ever loyal. Oh, I was just echoing somebody. All right. I'll restart because I fucked up a couple times anyway, and then we can just go from there. I thought someone was talking. That's all I heard. Okay. I'll restart. Atop a great mountain, among tall trees, a downed helicopter, and a clearly misplaced yacht, there meets a council of animals. A bear, cat, dog, baboon, crow, and horse, all representatives of their respective species, gather to discuss the fate of what remains of humanity. You see, not long before this meeting, there was the calamity, a violent and dangerous series of events caused by humanity's greed, which left civilization in ruin. All that remains is a small camp of human survivors, and now it falls to the Council of Animals to decide what to do with these survivors. Are they to leave them alone and risk more death and destruction from humans, or are they to finish off the last of the human race by killing and eating them? We hone in on the conversation just after the ever-loyal, military-trained dog makes his vote to not kill and eat humans. He is man's best friend, after all. Shall the other animals feel so keen on keeping these humans around? Let's find out.
Now the horse speaks. The dog is finished. Now the horse.
Proclaimed the baboon.
Now wait, please. We should mark the vote. That way, when everyone arrives, they can see how we voted.
Said the bear.
I will tell them.
The bear carves a tally into a nearby tree with her claw.
What are you doing?
Keeping track. There, have a look.
The bear reveals a tally with a stick figure on one side and another stick figure with an X through it on the other. The tally had one mark under the regular stick figure and none under the crossed out stick figure. Outstanding, the dog said proudly.
Fine. One vote for humans. Now the horse.
Horse. What do the horses want for the humans? Live or die?
We want bananas.
The animals shared a moment of confused silence. The horse, with growing anxiety, looked at Baboon and said,
But you said we should ask for bananas.
Point of order. Now is the time for points of order.
Baboon, are you telling the horse what to say? The horses must speak for themselves.
The animals erupt into a tense argument as the bear accuses the baboon of influencing the horse's vote. Just as it seemed the argument were leading into potential violence, the cat makes a screeching noise with her claw on the helicopter's metal frame. All animals cringe from the noise. As silence is once again regained, the bear, annoyingly, is ready to get back to the council, but will not forget the horse's last statement.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
Horse, please continue,
said the ever so sly cat.
It is my time to speak. I am a horse. I will speak.
Please, proceed, horse.
Since I was a foal, I like to run. I loved the rhythm of my hooves on the ground. When the day of my first race came, I was proud. I never threw my jockey. I loved him. I was a good horse. After my races, I would live in a green pasture and eat clover with my mother. We have to win the race. We have to win the race. I won. Then I was taken away. They put me in an airplane.
No!
Yes, an airplane.
Howls.
The sky is for birds!
Proclaimed the zealous crow.
I saw day and night out the window. There was no green pasture and clover, no mother. I was taken to a new barn with new riders, a new human language. I was in polo.
What is polo?
See, the bear's ignorant. The bear does not know what polo is. The bear is stupid. Stupid.
A human mating dance. They have sticks to hit a ball across a field. The man who hits the ball mates with the best woman. They wear white pants and no spurs.
I think it's also a game. Horse, do you know where you played? The name of the place?
Argangolia. I was a champion, but then they did not keep me. They put me back on an airplane.
No!
Howls once again.
The sky is for birds!
Why did they fly me? I liked to race, but racing was no good. I liked to polo, but polo was not good. They flew me with another place, a ranch by the sea. Only one woman lived there. I ate and trotted around a ring. Some days I carried the woman through fields. She fed me carrots and sugar cubes.
The horse's eyes begin to cloud over, and the cat nuzzles his hooves comfortingly. As she does, she notices the scars from the polo mallets on his legs.
She gave me sugar cubes. One day we rode in a field of peppers, and we saw a man beat a donkey. We galloped over. The woman dismounted and yelled. And then the man who beat the donkey beat the woman. The donkey told me, "Run," so I ran. The donkey was slow, but we ran together.
What happened to the woman?
I don't know. I wanted to find her, but the donkey said no, and he took my bit and threw it in the sea.
Victory.
The donkey told me men in the field always beat donkeys. He told me humans are greedy. We could have all the sugar and the oats there is, enough for everyone. But humans are like magpies, and the calamity happened.
The animals listened intently, waiting for the horse to continue, but he didn't. And
How does the horse vote?
We vote to kill the humans.
great Scott, why?
You said you loved your jockey.
The horse has cast his vote. Mark it.
The bear looked at the cat, who simply shrugged. With great internal restraint, the bear placed a tally under the stick figure with an X over it, leaving the current tally at 1-1.
Point of order. Voting adjourned. Recess.
There's no point of order for recess.
But it was too late. The baboon had already begun climbing up in the mountain and into the yacht. It would appear that the horse's vote is final, and the Council of Animals will enter a short recess. High atop the mountain, the bear, cat, dog, horse, and crow gathered around a pile of sticks, embarking on a lesson that would test not only their skills, but also their understanding of freedom.
Ready?
The dog nods enthusiastically, wagging his tail.
Okay, Crow, go ahead.
The crow swoops down, grabs a stick, and calls out.
Shh.
The dog, without hesitation, takes off running after the stick.
No, stop.
But the dog, who can't resist the urge, grabs a stick and, of course, eager to please, returns with the stick. Just as quick as he took off for it, he realized his mistake as he drops it at the bear's feet. I've done it again, haven't I?
It's okay. This time, remember, don't fetch.
The crow hurls the stick, and unfortunately for the dog, he takes off once more, prompting a collective eye roll from the bear, cat, and crow.
Might as well give up. New trick.
We can teach him to be a free thinker.
You're just trading one form of training for another.
I'm educating him.
He's been educated. He went to one of the best schools, Wolf Point, I believe.
The dog returns with a stick and the same shameful look on his face.
Even if it wasn't an old dog, no one really thinks for himself. Everyone fetches for someone.
Who's your master then?
Nature.
The bear throws her paws in the air, then the dog wags his tail, thinking that the bear will throw the stick for him. He then comes to the realization of his actions. Damn it. The cat laughed, the bear incensed, picked up another stick and waved it in the air. The dog's eyes followed.
Fine, cat, laugh. But it's learning that sets us apart from rocks and trees. Why else would we be able to speak to each other or hold animal councils? We learned. And in the learning and relearning, time and again, we make a better animal kingdom. It's just bad ideas that cause problems, that make us fetch. By nature, individually, each of us, we're good.
Throw the stick! Throw it! Throw it! Emerging from the broken port in the yacht, the baboon joins the council once again.
Look, the paragon of virtue, the baboon has returned. Order, order, we resume the vote. Horse, here's some more sugar.
That's bribery, and why should you get to decide the points of order? You left.
I went to protect you for safety.
Once again, an argument erupts, and it appears it may get violent. If we must fight, we fight.
No one's fighting. Bird gods, shield us with your feathers! We don't need shielding.
Bear, remain calm. How will you vote? Tell us.
Hear me, animals. We must not kill and eat all the humans. We must help them, not because of what they have done or what they are, but because of what they can be. The clever baboon tells you they were unnatural. The calamity was unnatural. Maybe so. It is better to prevent another, maybe so. But what is more unnatural than extinction? The baboon no doubt is clever, but like the dog, I was a friend to men. I was a bear in Hollywood, a movie bear, an actor. The baboon says they were my masters, and the baboon is clever. But when my kind was waning, even going extinct, some men protected lands for us and forbade the hunting of our kind. They learned balance and attempted to maintain it. Were they our masters then? And when in ages lost men ranged with herds of caribou and bison and worshipped us, were they our masters then? I did not know the master worshipped his subject. But the baboon says they would master us all. And the baboon is a clever animal. I speak not to call a baboon foolish. We all know he is not. I speak only what I know. Sometimes all you animals have loved men. Even you, crow, perched upon the shoulders of their scholars. And you, horse, you recall the way they gave you sugar. If we resolve to kill them all, we animals have lost the scent.
The bear's speech begins to sit heavy in her heart.
Bear with me a moment. My heart is with men, and I must pause while it returns.
The bear speaks the truth.
Ugh.
Horse, no sugar will sweeten this bitter crime you support. Would you whip men this way you saw your donkey brother whipped?
Horse, this bear's trying to trick you. She is trying to put a bit back in your mouth.
No, I hate bits.
As tensions rise, the baboon leaps onto the horse's back and strokes his mane and neck and attempts to comfort the horse.
The bear is lying. Listen to me and the crow, right, crow? The bird god speaks the truth.
Race to the egg! Horse, will you change your vote?
The horse, conflicted, resists the bear's plea and succumbs to the baboon's soothing words and settles down in the grass.
You know, I could nap too.
This afternoon's sun does happen to make me quite drowsy.
But we have this important vote to make. Lives depend on it.
After siesta.
The bear notices that she is the minority in not wanting to rest, so it seems she has no other option than to have a brief slumber. And just like that, the animals, one by one, succumb to sleep, leaving the decision unresolved as they drift off in the peaceful slumber of the afternoon. And so the council remains at sleepy standstill. The vote sits at 1-1, and there are still more animals to vote. Will the horse change his vote? Are the obvious voters as obvious as they seem? What more shady dealings have gone on behind the council's back? Tune back in next time to hear the astounding next chapter in The Council of Animals.